Good morning to all audience. I'm Siwi Amru Nurrochmah, who will be guiding the discussion on the stunting movement in Indonesia. We have two esteemed speakers with us today. Firstly, Mrs. Ardhita, from World Health Organization spokesperson for stunting, who will provide us with the important data and insight. Secondly, Mrs. Titi, as the Director General of Nutrition, Maternal and Child Health from Indonesia Ministry of Health, who will discuss prevention strategy and actionable steps the public can take. Alright, nutrition is a crucial aspect in developing quality human resource and national building. Stunting becomes significant health issue and global focus at present. For the initial discussion, it will be presented by the World Health Organization spokesperson. For Mrs. Ardhita, the floor is yours.
Alright, thank you so much, Ms. Siwi, as the moderator of this press conference. Good morning, everyone. So here, I would like to give a brief explanation about stunting, which refers to a child who is too short for his or her age, specifically more than 2 standard deviation below the WHO Child Growth Standard Median. Actually, the prevalence of stunting children worldwide is 22.3% in 2022. And more than half of it come from Asia, which is Indonesia is one of the countries in Asia. As we can see in the map, Indonesia is still included in the region with a high percentage of stunting. In Indonesia, the prevalence of stunting among children under 5 has decreased from year to year, and recently it has decreased around 0.1% from 2022 until 2023. However, this progress still hasn't met the target of RPJMN to reach 14% and standard from WHO, which is 20%. So based on the data in 2023, the national prevalence of stunting in Indonesia is 21.5%, with the highest prevalence of stunting of the province is Central Papua. Then stunting has so many impacts, either short or long-term consequences individually. In the short term, stunting can lead to lower IQ, a weakened immune system, and impaired brain development, which can obstruct a child's ability to learn and grow in the future. And for the long term, an adult has so many impacts, as we can see in the slide, and it can affect economic productivity, leading to lost productivity and increased healthcare costs. Hence, it is not only a health problem but also an economic and social problem. So that's all from me. I will hand it over to Ms. Siwi as the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Ardhita. Now I would like to invite Mrs. Titi to continue.
Thank you, Ms. Siwi. I will continue. Stunting prevention requires integrated and sustainable action across the various periods. And in the prenatal period, it is important for mothers to get adequate and balanced nutritional intake, regular pregnancy, and nutritional supplements are also important in this phase. And at birth, early initiation of breastfeeding is essential, and safe birth practice must be followed to ensure the health of the newborn. Postnatal care includes providing additional food, and then monitoring the child growth regularly can help in early detection and intervention of any issues. And then household factors are also important, so families need to have access to clean water and proper sanitation. And then to prevent stunting, we urge the public to take proactive steps by ABCDE steps to prevent stunting and always contribute to achieving in our targets. First, always take iron tablets. So teenage girls should take 1 iron tablet weekly, and pregnant women should take 1 iron tablet daily, ensuring a minimum intake of 90 tablets throughout the pregnancy. And then be sure to have at least 6 prenatal checkups with a minimum of 2 checkups by a doctor, and then consume enough animal protein on a daily basis, and drop by the posyandu every month to monitor growth and development and to receive necessary immunization. And lastly, exclusive breastfeed for the first 6 months and continue breastfeeding up to 2 years. Okay, that's all from me. I will give it back to the moderator.
Okay, I think this is enough for our press conference today. Thank you for our two speakers, Mrs. Ardhita and Mrs. Titi. Something that can be emphasized are not only focusing on the stunting rate that needs to be pursued. However, there are also roles and impact that we can carry out as form of harmony with all elements of society. Therefore, we invite all parties to be able to play active role in preventing and controlling stunting. Thus, we can conclude today's press conference. Thank you and good morning.